What's up, guys? Serge here with Expert Marine Electronics. I'm here with Cody at the Raymarine booth. We're going to demo the new Axiom product that they got barely coming out in a couple months.
This product is awesome. It's running the new Lighthouse 3 software. So again, it's a multi-function display. You have chart, radar, fish finder. One of the nice things with the fish finder that is new for the Axiom is the fact that it is running a 3D sonar. So you get a 3D image of the bottom as well as where the fish are in relation to left side, right side, and down below the boat. So
with
for
a nice
example,
grid too, right?
Yeah, with a really nice grid. So for example, 0 feet's right here. So we know this bait ball is about 12 foot to the left, 12 foot down to the center of that bait ball that we're seeing. We can also turn it sideways and get a better look at how
you can view
long.
structure on this side or
exactly
pan around.
Yep, and then you can touch these over here and it'll do an automatic kind of turn setting so you can see what's coming up, and then you're dead on view. If you go back up here to the home screen, press the home screen, you can jump right to like a chart, and it brings up a chart. It has a quad-core processor, super fast. I mean, you can zoom all the way out and come right back into your charts and it's already there.
Yeah, I don't see any lag on it.
No, it's pretty fast. One of the other great things, if you go into your unit and you press this menu button right here, you have 4 different sonars with 1 transducer. So you can click on that one and it'll give you your side vision. You can zoom out.
Hold on, let's back up here. So that's a real important key feature, is a single transducer will do the conventional, will do the main chirp, as well as the down views or side views.
It'll do down vision, 3D, chirp, and side vision. So 4 sonars, 1 transducer.
That's a really good feature because I've been doing a lot of 3 transducer installs on boats to try to get full features. So that's huge.
So if you go into a screen that has a split screen, for example, this one has 2 fish finders, you can go to your menu and go to your settings, and you go to page settings right here, and you go to edit split ratio. You can actually adjust which one you want bigger and which one you want smaller.
Priority.
And then you can hit save. So we're running a little bit bigger down vision and a little bit smaller sonar.
Very nice.
One nice thing about the new Lighthouse 3 is when you actually click on one of the apps, they do a little startup.
They animate.
They animate, exactly. So for example, when we click on the radar will start to spin, showing that you've clicked on it, and then it'll open the radar page. Same if you go back to the home screen and you click on the chart, the boat will take off and then open up the chart page. When you open up a fish finder, the fish will swim off, opens up the fish finder.
Cool little feature.
Yep.
Wait, what is this? Hold on, go back that. This is something new. I've never seen voltage displayed on Raymarines in the past.
Yes.
That's actually a really nice feature because if you run a separate house bank that powers the electronics, you could keep tabs of what your voltages are for the supply coming to this unit. And that could alert you of potential problems with charging issues.
Yes. And another great thing is you can customize where you want your water temp, your battery volt, and your depth on the screen, which is a really great feature.
You can move them around wherever you want.
Exactly. You go into the setup, you can drag it, you can put them up here along the top, all down along the bottom, pretty much wherever you want.
So full featured, all in one, and the unit out of the box, I take it has, well, you got a combination transducer. So 1 port, a single transducer port for 1 transducer, right?
Transducer
does
port.
Everything, all built in.
Exactly.
No need for external modules.
Exactly.
And you're actually getting the proper frequencies in chirp.
Yes.
You guys have been able to work a deal around to get full.
Yep. There's 60 different frequencies of chirp. So
Very nice.
As what that'll do is the more chirp signals you are sending, the clearer image you're going to get with target separation. So instead of seeing what looks like 2 giant fish, they could actually be looking at 6 fish that are all together.
And for the guys that are doing all the fishing like we have here on the West Coast, generally we concentrate in the upper 200 feet of the water column. We're looking for bait, so we need the higher frequency, the high resolution stuff.
Exactly. And,
And
let's talk about that for a second. If you go into your fish
Sure.
finder, and we'll open up, the Chirp fish finder here to show you. So this one was recorded in about 40 foot of water. To get to that manual range is very easy. You press the menu button, you turn off your manual range, exit out, and all you need to do is drag the screen down, and it'll give you that top portion of the water column wherever you set it at. And then you can drag it back down to where you're at, press the menu button.
What about a zoom? Can you go opposite from the bottom up to zoom in on the bottom?
I believe so. I just don't know where those settings are yet.
By dragging.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
You can do a bottom zoom. Oh, this is actually full range, but let me see here. Well, it's adjusting the full range. Okay,
Right.
It's basically doing the same thing that these buttons would do.
right, exactly. And you can adjust your sensitivities, you can copy recordings.
What
You wanna
about, you mark that bait ball there, would tell you your position.
It'll
You
tell
could
you-
add a waypoint to it so you can get back to it.
Exactly.
That's a nice feature.
Yep, and it'll also
And,
tell you the depth of how far that is when you put that mark on it. As well as if you wanted to set a waypoint right at the vessel, all you have to do is hit the little waypoint button right here at the top left.
That's always on every
and hit
screen,
OK.
on
It's
every
there
page.
On every screen,
Default.
every page.
Good.
Yes. So you hit your waypoint because this is also your man overboard. So if you press and hold it, your man overboard will end up going off. I just let go so it didn't start beeping at us.
Gotcha. Okay.
And same with down here, man overboard. It's really nice because instead of worrying about just bumping it and it going off into man overboard, if you actually press it, it starts a circle. And once you complete that circle, then the man overboard will
It's
go
not
off.
instant. That's a
It's
good
not
feature. I
instant.
like
So
that.
you hold it, wait till it loads up, and it'll go off with man overboard. Of course, I'm releasing it before it gets there so we don't have a man overboard alarm.
Trip files. Cool.
Yeah, you've got your tracks, all that. The other really great feature is if there's multiple people running the boat, you click up here and it'll give you different profiles. So one person can run one profile, all the pages will be set to them, then you can have a whole nother profile.
That's really
You can
important.
also have the hours at the helm for each person.
Wow. Okay, that's really nice because a lot of people have partners on their boat and they want to figure out or keep track of how many hours certain partners are racking up on the boats, and that'll let them rack up individual counters for different people. It's nice.
Exactly, it's really nice.
And a guest mode for a guest. So how many profiles will it hold?
I'm not quite sure.
So far I see
But
two.
to add, so we've got 3 plus a guest, 4 plus a guest.
Good enough.
Yeah,
If
so
it
you
does
got
at least 4, that's
people.
great.
So we're 1, 2, 3, 5 profiles so far.
Great.
And it
I'm
looks
glad
like
they
we
didn't
can
limit it to
continue
just
add.
2.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah. You just press the X and it goes right back.
What radar is this running?
It can run either a quantum, an open array, or a dome.
Okay, tell me about your quantum radar.
So the quantum radar is a Wi-Fi radar. So not only can you run a Wi-Fi only, which means you only have to run a power cable. It'll wirelessly connect via Wi-Fi to the unit. You can also have the option of getting one that has a data cable that will still plug into the quantum.
I'm just pushing buttons now. Right on.
I'll go ahead and exit out of that.
So
I think I crashed.
the feature for quantum is really nice.
Yes.
That makes it super installer friendly.
Exactly.
I don't technically care for that because it makes it easier for the customers.
Makes it
to
a
do
little cheaper on the
themselves.
customers as
But
well.
nonetheless, there are some boats that are just super plugged with wires. You can't always run a radar cable. So all you have to do is run power to it, and it automatically Wi-Fi transmits the signal
Yep, you can take it right up to this.
What about the range between the dome or the array to the unit? What kind of range do we have to work?
It's more designed for that fishing vessel. It's going to be, that 7 to 10 feet from, the unit. When you get into the sailboats, you're going to want to run that, when you get to your
About 10 feet.
well, I'm not sure how much it goes, but I know, like you're not going to have an issue if you're like looking at 7 feet. I'm not sure how.
Generally,
far.
Wi-Fi is pretty strong.
It's pretty
strong. It's a good 30 feet easy, usually. We'll have to see.
Yeah, and you got to worry about weather and what the weather's doing in between the signal and the distance.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, if you're going way up, I'd recommend doing a hard wire.
So this one as well, what is this, 7-inch?
So this is the Axiom 7-inch. That'll do everything that we just reviewed on the 9.
Basically,
It's-
just a smaller
Yep,
screen
smaller
of what we
screen.
did. So you got a 7-inch, and then you have a 9,
inch, and then a 12-inch.
You have that on the other side. Right?
Yes.
Let's take a look real quick.
So watch this, right? Same.
So, and then this is the Axiom 12-inch.
Really good looking displays. You don't see any screw holes, nothing to clip in place. And
Exactly. Nice,
just
slick, kind of glass bridge looking display.
very nice.
So that all the screens that I've customized is faded.
Yeah, but it'll be.
Take a look at the back of the unit. You know, I got 4 plugs on the back, power NEMA 2000, transducer, and maybe a network core video input.
This is the software.
Very nice. All right, guys, Serge with Expert Marine Electronics. I'm happy to bring you guys this video, and hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. And it comes. Raymarine booth here at Fred Hall in Long Beach, California.